we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
First, second, and a third from Mahomes. Talk to me. I give you first, second, and Aaron Donald. Talk to me. How was he talking? You know?
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Caught it like Odell. Cam gonna get that.
And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to
My
get
bad, I
back
ain't
to the
saying
line
y'all
of
the string. I'm
scrimmage.
tripping, y'all.
Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
Everybody on the block for the right price. Hey, son of dog, I need him.
Love looking to throw it. This one caught by Crowder. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Throwing. Love. Flush to his right.
Oh, I ran away. Fuck.
Underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give him 30 yards there. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Eddie Jackson with a tackle. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Fuck, man, come on.
And he is going to have the Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Love.
Yeah, Donald.
Down he goes.
Yeah, Donald.
They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Hey, his price might just went up on that one, Charlie.
They didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Fuck out of here, man.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Yeah,
Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
That nigga washing his hands with this league, man.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Oh, the drive class different now?
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw now. Here's Love.
Hey, Humungo is ass, bro. Why the fuck he... Oh, my God, bro.
Houston. Hollywood Keith Brill.
I need to stop running that defense because he's always a safety in that zone. I need to stop running that
shit. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
He can't stop the best running back in the league.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. Sanders' first carry of the game, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
You hear this, man?
So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's,
Hey, send a picture in the chat.
And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Big Cam, bitch.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your linebacker. The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Now Wilson. That swung out wide to Sanders. And he's able to get the first before he's
what the fuck?
Down 36. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Good Colorado State.
Running right, here's Sanders. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Watch this, hold on, wait.
One to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Good Colorado State.
2nd and 12.
Oh my God, man. Oh, let me try to focus, man. Hold on. We good.
They go play action now. Wilson.
We good. We good, man. That shit cheese. Hey, why he didn't catch that?
Complete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this?
Well,
they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense.
I bet.
But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch
hell yeah.
even if you don't score any points.
You know.
On third down, Wilson.
I'm ass, bro.
It's intercepted.
I'm ass.
He's picked off at his own 47, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
David Onyemata there on the tackle.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's Love. He'll get this one complete to Darden. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. Open space inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Texans push further out in front.
Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for
you. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I'm trying, bro. I'm ass, bro.
From the shotgun, Wilson. This one swung out to Williams. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
I didn't get the first down. Fuck.
They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
It was like 12, and I don't know, it was good. She got it down. She got it down. She got it down. She got it. Oh, yeah, it can. That's how you sound with it. That's how you rock it over there, Charlie.
Nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops. and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
So now 2nd and 10.
I ain't know that, bro. I always put no, though, bro. I don't know why I be doing that.
Out of the gun. Love.
He'll find Eskridge here complete.
Bro, I be hitting no every time, fool. That shit is hell.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completion.
Hey.
As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch.
Oh, yeah, Jackson. Pick 6. Let's work.
It's going to be intercepted.
Come on.
Jackson with a pick.
Oh, yeah, Will.
Return as he gets this
Should have made a move.
down close to the 30-yard line.
And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. They go play action with Wilson. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Almost.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Oh, yeah?
Now a give, right side.
Let's work, MVP.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
That nigga, dog.
Miles Sanders, a 5-yard touchdown run.
And Washington has made this a one-score game. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that'll cut the lead.
I know, bro.
Touchdown.
I know. Every time, bro.
Touchdown. Here's Blankenship kicking off.
Here you go on this drive, you know.
Here comes Khalif.
Nigga Sanders got 29 touchdowns, bro. Rushing touchdowns.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together.
He's still here, but he's walking his dog.
Hey,
Michael's still here. I don't know where he, you know.
He used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
Bruh, oh my God, what are y'all doing? He doing the same one move, bruh. Like, what the fuck?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
56 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now Love. Escaping the pressure right.
Hey, bro, I was pressing the blitz button. Nobody was going after him. What the fuck?
Before going out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter.
They were just standing there.
14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Overthrow. Fuck, man, I'm ass.
Touchdown, Houston.
I'm ass, man.
Marquise Brown with his 13th touchdown.
I forgot, I didn't even know that was Hollywood Brown over there, bro.
And the Texans will extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Yeah, I was trying to blitz, man, you know. I was hoping for it.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
I'll be hoping, man.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Hell no. He used to be active, man.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And mark him down way up close.
I should have went out of bounds. I'm tripping.
39. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Oh, going for Sanders downfield.
Ah, I tried to get him right there.
Intercepted.
Picked up by Jamel Dean.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because...
Now, I had already passed it before you even said it.
Right? You're trying to get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned.
Yeah.
And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game, but ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it.
I should have been picked, bro.
The team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage.
I'm telling you.
Run another play or clock it and start over again.
That shit about to go crazy tomorrow. Yeah.
He's going deep for Brown. And
oh, yeah, tonight. Yeah.
deep ball.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach.
I need to see that track list, man. I'm trying to see what he got
so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Oh, my God.
That's taken in by Eskridge, complete.
Bro, I cannot stop outside routes, bro.
Midfield at the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Love.
How many? Nah.
That is incomplete.
Nah.
A few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Hollywood Brown top.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Oh, my God, man. That outside route is fucking annoying.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Dumbass nigga.
Back at the 23-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Love eluding the pressure right. And it's a short here, complete to the tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps
just in case you do that motherfucking, you know?
If they hurry, we'll see. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd.
Ah! Oh my God! I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Hollywood, Marquise Brown.
Wow, that was fucking...
Seconds of the first half. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
These two clubs running through their final halftime adjustments. It's just about time to get back at it. And for the call of the second half, we go back out to Houston, H-Town, and Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season.
That's so much fun.
The second half of Week 17 is underway.
What's up, mate? What's up, mate?
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Can't be playing my shit over there, Charlie.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
I think we're going to get a couple zones added.
Down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And he's got a man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read,
how we do things.
And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans 39. 3rd and 2. Now Wilson.
I need to give me a go-kart, man.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. On first down, it's Sanders. And he'll work
everything litty. I love when it's hot.
3 at 2nd down.
That was my, hey, bro, that was my shit.
But if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly,
yeah,
to stand on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
That's that shit, man.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
Oh, why I do that?
About 3 yards.
Oh my God.
This offense
I had that shit.
Need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. The play fake. Here's Wilson.
Oh, good dart. You see the dart? Oh.
First down as the stop's made at the Texans 14. They'll run on first down. Sanders. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes him back to where they started. 3rd and 10. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to come up shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Good Colorado State, man. Heard that's the best thing that ever came out of there.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And this Texans defense stands tall. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play fake. Here's Love.
Hey, pick that.
Complete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to give up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Love now.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who
I'll be slow as fuck the first time.
Do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
There's my girl, my friend.
Here's Wilson. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. It's going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time,
you're
also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And they'll get this.
Tell them make them this year, man. You know.
Just before the 35. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this.
Shit.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
69 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Play action this time with Love. Buying time to his left. Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. Picked off around the 27.
Oh, my God, fat boy, go.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Charles, there's something special about one of those big D linemen bringing it in. Off the tip there, really nice coordination.
Very much so, and I think what we've seen, and I'm going to put it in about the last 5 years, maybe a little bit longer, coaches placing a bigger emphasis on ball drills, even for defensive linemen, because possession is so key. When you got a chance to take one away, you want people comfortable with the football, and it paid off there.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Play action. It's Wilson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 16. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start.
They play Western Kentucky,
though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches,
they both won it. So ODU 1-5 and Western Kentucky 1-4.
Thinking about going to his backup.
Good yams.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
You know?
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense.
I don't know why,
Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
It's not, Charlie.
So after the run for no gain,
trust me, you'll know what an away game look like, man. Nah, don't just don't get our colors mixed up, man, you know?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt.
Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position, and even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly, because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try to protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Good bundle
this will
up.
be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Yeah, you know, a couple shots. I'm doing some hard liquor that day, boy. No beer for me.
So he's on to punt it away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Hell yeah.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin.
4 minutes.
And they're going to
get this out of here. I'm about to just force feed the goat.
23 yards, the final tally. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Washington on 3rd down.
They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, He needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Sanders. 68 yards on the ground for him so far.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On 2nd down and 4, Wilson. Over the middle to Beckham. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down.
I'm ass. Get me out of here, bro.
Intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. Love to throw for it on 4th. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
He finds his target, Ebron. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Now Wilson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back in the 14. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One last shot for Wilson. Wilson hit.
Oh, my God.
It's out, fumble. And the Texans scoop it. Down the numbers. There he goes. He's at the 30. Past the 20. 10. 5. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Texans, they run their record to 13-3 now on the year.